Midway through the season, the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive's third stop is in Alpena, Michigan on the big waters of Lake Huron. Up for grabs is better than $300,000 in total purse. And then there's the Progressive Points Race. Only the top 40 in points in each division qualify to fish the championship this September on the Bay of Green Bay. Coming into this event, we've got a tight race with Nitro Garmin Pro Dylan Newsbomb in control.
Yeah, I'm sitting first for Angler of the Year right now, and going into this event, I'm really not going to let that get to me. I still want to win an event, and you got to go out for a win at every single event this year. You know, I got Dewey right behind me. He is an absolute beast, and the guys, pretty much everyone behind me. I mean, they're all incredible guys out here, and you know, I don't think I can slip up even a little bit.
Checking the standings, Dylan is just 2 points ahead of your 2022 Progressive Angler of the Year, Dwayne Gelm. We'll check in with both anglers in a bit. Getting right to tournament coverage, we'll get this started with Ranger Pro Austin Tomasek.
It's a smaller one, but it's a walleye.
7th in the Progressive rankings, Austin, like much of the field, is live scoping, making long casts in ultra-clear water. Fishing with co-angler Tanner Masteler, this is their first.
All right, start. First one in the box, not near the size we want. This is my second year on tour. Last year I kind of jumped in, saw that the championship was going to be here in Oscoda, and figured it was as good a time as any, jump in and try and qualify for that, and ended up having a really successful year. I was 11th in points last year, took 11th at the championship, and figured I might as well come back for my sophomore year and see how I can do. They're so wind driven, it's crazy. There's a group of about 15 of them right here, so I'm not going to be very talkative right now. So they're just so wind dependent, they roam so much overnight. It's just a matter of whoever gets lucky and stumbles on them first thing in the morning. Oh, there's another one. That's a good one. That's a better one. He smacked it. That's a big one. Oh, sounds like that. No, not big, but it works. That works. That's more like it.
That's a better one.
That's a fat one. Get out of there. Don't show my secret bait. That's a better one. Pretty goldfish up here. Fat. Eating well.
With 2 in the box, we'll make a move and check in with Dwayne Gelm, along with co-angler Chris Reinhardt. With 5 in the boat, this one should be a nice upgrade.
It's been a really fun day. This morning we started in shallow on kind of more of a community spot by the looks of it. There's about 30 boats that also started there, so a lot of people found them fish, but they were biting pretty dang good. You could look around and pretty much everybody was netting fish, so I think there's going to be a lot of limits caught out here, but we basically filled our card and now we're out looking for big ones, and we actually just caught a 5.4, which called out a 3.3, so that was a huge fish for us. Now I think our smallest fish right now is like around 4.4, which I know that's not going to win it, but I am definitely very happy with how the day is going. We got a lot of time left. It's 11 o'clock, and we're going to hit a couple of these little stretches, and if we don't see what we want to see, we're going to go look for just some really deep rock and hopefully try to find 1 or 2 of them 6 or 7 pounders.
We'll catch up with Dwayne back at weigh-in. Moving on, this is Progressive Points leader Dylan Newsbomb. Fishing with co-angler Rusty Chop. They got off to a quick start this morning. Live scoping, they've got a limit, but size has been an issue.
Holy man, that's the smallest walleye I've seen. Oh yeah, 17-incher. We're way good. Throwing it in, every pound helps. Kind of targeting weeds, and I'm really using the Garmin live scope to go through here and kind of cover this water very quickly. I mean, they're kind of tough to see right now and them fish get down in there, but I mean, it's an awesome way to go up through here with the trolling motor. Just sort through these weeds, find them fish, and when you can find them, they'll bite.
Fishing at this level requires the very best in gear and electronics. Garmin, along with Ranger, Nitro, Triton, and Atlas Marine, offer contingency programs that pay out additional money to the top finishing qualified anglers. Learn more about all the tour's contingency programs at nationalwalletetour.com. This is our third stop in the 2025 season from Alpena, Michigan and Lake Huron. The big story this week is the sheer size of this fishery. We've heard reports of several anglers making 100-plus mile runs to the northern side of the lake. But even for those staying close, there was a good bite during practice, and conditions should hold through at least tomorrow afternoon.
Fishing's been amazing, but the one thing that's certain about this body of water that I've come to learn is that they are always moving, and one day they're there, the next day they're gone. So it should be a pretty interesting tournament.
It's going to be a challenge. The fish are there. Some of it depends on what the weather's doing. If we can get some wind, these fish are a lot more amenable to biting. When it's flat, calm, and sunny, which is what it's been the last 2 mornings, and I think tomorrow morning about the same way, these fish get a little ornery.
This fishery is, it's awesome. I mean, there's so many fish up here. There's a lot of big ones. It's kind of a super diverse fishery. You can do whatever you want, wherever you want to do it. It's a lot of fun.
Back on the water, we're midway through the morning with Ranger Pro Austin Tomasek.
Come on.
Hunched over his Garmin electronics, Austin is in 27 feet of water, making long casts to suspended fish.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
With a limit in the boat, this fish will cull.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah, baby.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what we need. 5 like that. Come on, let's go. Yeah, baby.
Closing in on 20 pounds and plenty of time left. Austin is sitting pretty. Back on Dylan Newsbomb and Rusty Chop. They're on a good bite, though they've struggled to hook into anything of size. Casting a jig and wrap at targets. Dylan may have found a better one here. Rusty readies the scoop.
Big one? My heart's pumping. I don't know. It's starting to get too big, though. Too big? That's a good thing. I mean, that is a good thing. We'll see, though. Feels right. Ready? Take her. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Number 7 jig and wrap. That's probably a 24-incher. That's a really nice walleye for here. 5-pounder in there. Get some more of them and a kicker, and we'll be sitting real good.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alpena, Michigan, in the 2025 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. Folks, you ready to weigh some fish? Let me hear you. All right.
Back at the scales, Dylan wrapped up his day mid-pack, weighing 5 for 17.01. Austin Tomasek did what he needed to do, with 5 for 24 pounds, launched tomorrow in 11th. Ranger Garmin Pro and 2022 Progressive Angler of the Year Dwayne Gelm hit the water this morning second in points, weighing a limit for 26 and 8. He'll end day 1 and 6.
I hope I can do the same thing tomorrow, but it is not easy out there right now.
Checking in at the top, Jason Chikirat is always a threat, sacking up 28 pounds 2 ounces. He's in third. Isaac Lakich has scored a handful of seconds on the tour, and he's hungry for a win. 29 pounds puts him in position in second. And sitting on top at the end of day 1, local Ranger Pro Jason Trapp put 30 pounds 7 ounces on the scale, capping off a stellar day of fishing.
We had a great day. It started out on fire. First hour, we probably had all our wave fish, I'm guessing. We might have upgraded one a couple hours later, but they were snapping this morning, and fingers crossed that happens again tomorrow.
Here's a look at your top 10 on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's leaderboard. Jason Trapp has the advantage, with Isaac Lakich in second. Isaac's one of those anglers making the long run north. Yeah, it's a gamble, but today it paid off.
Oh man, what a day. You know, Kyle and I told him last night we were going to be going for a big run, making big risk with hopefully a big reward. So, you know, we ended up having to do 2 fuel stops today. Both of them went super smooth, and we were able to, you know, get the 5 bites we needed to, you know, be sitting right now currently in 2nd place.
So how far of a run did you make today?
I don't even know. It was 180, 190 miles total or something like that, give or take. Just shy of 200. I won't brag and say I'm in the 200 club, but it's close.
The top finishing pro this week will take home a $100,000 prize package, including a Mercury-powered Nitro ZV20 and $15,000 in cash. Get all the details at nationalwalletetour.com. We've got 8 hours left to fish and well over $300,000 in total purse on the table. While Tournament Director Jeff Gelm releases the field from the Alpena Marina, we'll check in with Mary Beth Stutzman, President of the Alpena Convention and Visitors Bureau.
We're beautifully rurally insulated, so Alpena is really the hub of a much larger area that draws in folks who are looking for a quiet place to get away that's close to nature. We're a nature-based community, so you know it's not more than 5 minutes from a body of water. Fishing is a year-round activity here. We don't stop when the water freezes, we just keep going. But there's also a lot of trails. We have over 100 miles of groomed trails for biking and hiking and then skiing in the wintertime. We're centrally located to 7 Great Lakes lighthouses. Well, we have a handy dandy website, visitalpena.com, and we also have an app that you can create your own itinerary, email points of interest to your family or friends, say, hey, let's plan an adventure, and you can collaborate and build a list so when you get here, you're ready to go.
Big thanks to Mary Beth and all the fine folks in Alpena. Let's get back to our Day 2 tournament coverage and pick it up with tournament leader Jason Trapp. Fishing on home water, he sacked up 30 pounds 7 ounces yesterday, giving him a near 1.5 pound cushion over the rest of the field.
Oh man, an unbelievable experience yesterday. Sitting in first place after day 1 here in Alpena. We weighed 30.07 pounds. Feeling good.
After a week of near-perfect conditions, we've got some weather changes. The change may be problematic for those making big runs across the lake.
The wind. The wind's going to be the story today. I'm concerned about this afternoon making a decent run, not as long as some guys are, but this afternoon coming back could be a little sporty. Got him. Get under him. Nice job. Nice job. First one. Using a simple 3/8 ounce tungsten jig, just tipped with the night crawler. Try to wiggle it right in front of their face. It's amazing how many fish actually deny it, but
How big do you think that fish was?
he's probably pushing 4 pounds, I would think.
That's a good start for Jason. From one Jason to another, we'll check in with Ranger Garmin pro Jason Shakira. Wrapping day 1 in 3rd, the 2-time champion had a rough start at the first stop of the season before bouncing back with a top 20 finish on the Mississippi. Live scoping, he's got one in the live well and is hooked up again.
Good. This morning, day 2, going out in 3rd place. I feel good about the day. I mean, the winds on the big lake are going to be a little rough this afternoon, but should be okay where I'm fishing. I just got to get there and get back. Well, I've been casting to these fish with jig and plastics, and just basically hunt them down with the Garmin Live Scope and try and get them to bite. Ready? That's the hard part, is get them to commit to it. Bang! There you go, buddy. Woo! That's a toad, dude. Little bonus fish for number 2, if you want to pick. Like that. Number 2, 7-pounder. The one we needed. You got to have those kicker fish. Anything over 5-6 pounds is what you want. To get them this early in the morning is a good feeling, buddy.
back on our tournament leader. By mid-morning, Jason Trapp has put 2 in the live well. A slower start than he hoped for, but with plenty of local knowledge and a lot of time left, 1 or 2 good bites could change his day.
Not the size we want, but putting some in the box anyway. Like I said, we get our 5 and then we can worry about upgrading. So
how many is that for you?
3. 3 in the box. If they're here, I'm marking the fish, just as many as yesterday, but I think I had probably 10 fish by now yesterday. But we'll stay at it.
With 1 more qualifying event before the championship this fall, it's already time to start thinking about the 2026 season. And if you're gearing up, there's no better place to start than at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Visit one of their retail stores or shop them online at BassPro or Cabela's.com. Back on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive, where we've got better than $300,000 in total purse this week. There's also those valuable points in the Progressive Angler of the Year race. Kevin McCoy came into this event 3rd in points, wrapping up the week in 16th overall, and should keep him in contention.
I've been 2nd and 4th a couple different times, so it's time for me to be able to jump up on top, and that's what we're going for.
Dylan Newsbomb has been one of the most consistent anglers on tour, but he's struggled to catch anything of size this week. He'll close out with 37-11 and finish just inside the money. Fresh off a 2nd place finish last month in lacrosse, Dwayne Gelm added 19-12 for a 2-day total of 46-04 in 6th place. Isaac Lockich launched this morning in 2nd. Making the big run 2 days in a row paid off. Isaac added 31-11 for a 2-day total of 60 pounds 11 ounces and the lead.
11 ounces, new leader on the pro side, new leader on the coast side.
Shakirat, Allred, and Peter Schaefer each stepped up, scoring a 6th, 5th, and 3rd respectively. Though they failed to catch Isaac, they all got paid. Gage Gordon set out this morning in 4th, adding 24-12 for a 2-day total of 52 pounds 9 ounces. He'll move up to 2nd.
Oh man, I'm feeling good. Man, it feels good to finally have a program come together like that. I wasn't more than 2 or 3 miles from the boat launch for most of the time. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm pumped. This is my first high finish in the NWT. So.
And down to the final angler. Jason Trapp wrapped day 1 with the lead, but he's going to need back-to-back monster bags to match Isaac's 60-pound 11-ounce total.
Jason needs 30 pounds 5 ounces. Unfortunately, only 4 fish, 14 pounds 15 ounces. Jason Trapp, 45 pounds 6 ounces, 10th place, 30th place for Jonathan. Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much. That means you're champion here on Lake Huron, Isaac Lockich.
What just happened?
What just happened?
I just managed to win the National Walleye Tour here in Alpena. Made a monster run to make it happen. You know, just fortunate to get the fish in and get them in alive. It was a crazy day, crazy experience, awesome week of fishing. I couldn't be more happy.
For the win, Isaac takes home a Nitro Mercury package and 15 grand in cash. On the co-angler side, Connor Fox picks up his first win on the tour, earning $10,000 for 2 days of fishing.
This is huge, but yeah, kind of unbelievable. I'm still in a little bit of shock.
Checking in on the Progressive Points race, Dwayne Gelm takes over the top spot on the pro side as the tour gets ready for the final qualifying stop on Lake Erie out of Dunkirk, New York.
Dunkirk should be really fun. The last time we were there, I had a 2nd place finish, but this time's going to be a little bit different just for the fact that we can only fish New York waters. So it's going to be a little bit different than it was last time, but definitely looking forward to fishing Lake Erie and out of Dunkirk again.
And that'll do it for this week. If you're interested in joining us for the tour next season, look us up at nationalwalletetour.com or visit us on Facebook or Instagram. And as always, for the very best in gear, tackle, and electronics, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's have you covered.